I just already feel like I'm going to hate them. Oh no, okay. Welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be a try to get ready with me using all products that can be found at Sephora. So the day that this video is going up, April 4th, their spring sale, their spring savings event starts for Rouge members. So I have a few new products that I've already had in my collection, like the Makeup Forever Skin Tint. We have powders from Huda Beauty, the new Tower 28 blushes. And then I did also want to pick up a few new products as well. So I shopped before the sale, but this way I would be able to give some more recommendations for what I think is a good or maybe not so great of a purchase. So I will have everything linked down below, as well as the YouTube shopping button. If you do any shopping during the sale, I say thank you so much. Let me get you zoomed in and we will test out these products. Okay, so I just have a few curlers in my hair. This is what I do when I'm like kind of in a rush type moment and I don't feel like putting rollers like all throughout my head. I just kind of do the front framing pieces because it gives them a little bit more volume, because I like mostly have like thin hair. So that's why we only have 4 rollers in the hair today. But as they were setting, I really did want to do this get ready with me because like I said, the sale is starting on Friday. I've already done one video talking about new makeup releases at Sephora that I would recommend. The get ready with me, I'll of course be doing my haul. I am no longer a Rouge member since I've been on my low buy journey the last couple of years, but I am still VIB, so I will be doing a little bit more shopping once I have my discount. So I just grabbed a couple of items for the sale for right now that I wanted to be able to test out for this video. And I also forgot, since I bought it in March, it was my birthday month, so I got my birthday gift. So this is the Makeup by Mario set that I got. I also bought another lip liner and a lip oil that we're going to be trying out today, but he was like, oh, it's your birthday month. I was like, oh, I literally shopped on the 31st, so I almost didn't get my birthday reward. So a few new products in here that we are going to be trying. Again, I just wanted to be able to give some more recommendations for the sale. So I have already just put my sunscreen on. I used the Beauty of Joseon. And then we're going to be going in with the Makeup Forever Skin Tint. I have the shade 5. This isn't a new product to me. I have tried it in a couple of my videos. And I did put it in my recommendations as well with the new releases, because I think that this is a really nice skin tint. The other one that I have been trying out that you can get at Sephora is from Milk Makeup, their Hydro Grip skin tint. I used that in my last get ready with me. The one from Makeup Forever I think has more of a natural finish, and the one from Milk Makeup has more of a glowy finish. So it kind of just depends on what you're looking for. I think that the Makeup Forever has just a little bit more coverage as well. They are both really beautiful options that I don't think that you can go wrong with. There's been so many good skin tints coming out. And also a brush that I recommend is this one here. This is from Makeup by Mario. I am not normally a double-ended brush fan, but this one's really got me. This is the F4. So I use this side for foundation and this side for concealer. And I think that it's fabulous. So I am going to use 2 different concealers. I will have a new Shop My Stash coming. It should be either tomorrow's video or Sunday's video. I am going out of town, so I am pre-filming a bit, but I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury concealer and use this on the under eyes. This is a really nice concealer as well, a little bit more full coverage. Last month for my Shop My Stash, I had the Makeup by Mario, and honestly, the two kind of remind me of each other. So a little bit more full coverage, but still a nice like smoothing concealer for the under eyes. And then I'm also going to take my Natasha Denoan, since I'm still recovering from all my birthday celebrations and broke out a bit. I'm going to take my Natasha Denoan concealer, and I just kind of put it like around any spots that I want to conceal. I don't put it like directly on the breakouts, but just in the area. And then take my brush and blend that out. I love the Natasha for spot concealing also. So like I said, I'll be doing my haul video as well, because when I popped into Sephora to grab a few things, I literally just started filling up my whole basket, and I was like, wait, Samantha, like I was like restocking a lip liner that I ran out of, a mascara that I ran out of. I was like, wait. I was like, wait till you have your discount to buy absolutely everything. Just get the things that you really want it for the video to be able to test out. That way I can give like the recommendations. That's what this is all about. So I had to like stop myself, and then I felt bad because I was literally putting things back on the shelf. I was like, you silly goose, but I was just rolling with it. I don't know what my deal was. For my brows, I'm just going to use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and fill in my brows pretty quickly. Actually, since today is really just a get ready with me, sometimes I have like a certain topic I'm talking about, but today we're just focused on the makeup. Let's throw it back to 2016 YouTube and okay, brows are done. Great. We love that. All right, and then I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So I grabbed out the Rare Beauty Cream Bronzer. I've been doing my powder bronzers a lot lately, but the Rare Beauty Bronzer is just like such a good one. If you're looking for a new bronzer, if you really love cream bronzers, this one from Rare Beauty I have recommended for quite some time. I'm trying to think what I want to use to blend this out. It'd be weird if I use this brush. This is the soft concealer from Sonia G, but I feel like it will get the job done. I am also still on my quest of getting a new bronzer because I haven't had a new bronzer in forever. I was looking at the Sephora site though, and I just feel like there's not a lot that I'm super interested in. I do feel like right now it's a lot of cream products that are coming out, and again, I'm more into powder. So I know when I mentioned this last time, a bunch of people were recommending the Milani one to me. So I have a feeling that's gonna be what I end up doing. But yeah, I feel like that brush, for being like a smaller brush, worked just fine. And I have the new blushes from Tower 28. These are really nice. I was super excited to get these. I saw them on the Sephora website first and got hyped for them, and then I got them sent to me in PR and I was so excited. This one is Long Beach Iced Tea. I've also been doing Samoa Spritzer a lot. This one's really pretty, but I also wanted to give this one a shot. So I'm going to use my Rephr 05. These are really pigmented. Like, you do not need a lot of product with this one, but I think that this is going to be just like a good kind of like classic nude shade. Just good for spring, since we are officially in April now. Oh, well, welcome to April. I hope your month goes so well. I think April's going to be a really exciting month. Some fun things happening. I'm traveling this month as well, so that's always exciting. For my powder, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty combo that I have in my Shop My Stash bag. So I have the Ube Powder. I like to use this on my under eyes for a little brightening. And then also the Pound Cake. And I use this to set the rest of my face. And I'm just going to use my little puff from Morphe. So again, I like the Ube for the under eyes. I just don't love it for the rest of my face. But anything that's like a lavender, purple, even a little bit more of like a pinky powder, I tend to just keep that for the under eyes. But I really do like both of these powders. I don't need it at all, but I'm thinking about the setting spray from Huda Beauty. Again, don't need it. Don't need it even slightly. But I'm kind of thinking about it. That's one of her newest launches. I just don't often use setting sprays, and I just got one from Fenty Beauty that I'm like, oh, I should like, you know, try it out a little bit. But I just barely use them. But for some reason, I don't know why. That one from Huda Beauty, I'm like, should I try it? But I would love to know, of course, what you are considering getting from the sale. What are like any repurchases that you know that you want to get with your discount, or any of the new products that you have your eye on. So after that, okay, I am going to spray my face quickly. Like I said, I have the Fenty Beauty. I don't always do this, but this is new. I want to give some thoughts on it. So I'm spraying with the You Mist Makeup Extending Setting Spray. Okay, so got a couple things in here, and I was thinking about getting the Natasha Denona Bloom palette, but I asked on Instagram, I did a poll and was like, would you guys still like to see this palette? And the last time I checked, it was 54% of people said no. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised. So I'm still kind of considering it for the sale, but that's $69. I would prefer to get it with a discount. So instead, what I ended up getting, and I said I wasn't gonna pay full price for these, and I still did it anyways, but it's from Patrick Ta, and it's the duo, the eyeshadow duo. Major Dimension Eye Illusion Eyeshadow Duo. I got the shade Do You Know Who I Am? Do you know who I am? So these are $42. Again, kind of wish I would have gotten it at a discounted price, but that's okay. I wanted to be able to say, like, to give my 2 cents, even though these are not a new release and so many people have talked about them and all the things. I wanted to be able to give my 2 cents, and I just was like, okay, well, it's $42 versus the $69. So I might still get the Natasha palette, but I also do feel like, ooh, it is really pretty. I do feel like the duos make more sense to me right now, especially when I think about, you know, the Shop My Stash video that's coming up and I talk about the eyeshadow that I used in March. I was barely wearing any eyeshadow. And a lot of times I'm like just doing eyeliner. So something like a duo to me does make a little bit more sense than the palette. Again, would love to know. I feel like the comments on YouTube, more people were saying, yes, get the palette. Instagram was like a no. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna save that one. And if I do end up getting it, I'll get it with my discount. But, oh, these are both so pretty. Okay, I love like good little sparkly shades. Cute. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is take the bottom shade. Oh wow, that is very sparkly. And tap this all over my lids. So cute. I went with this one because I love the golds, and this was actually the last one in store. I shopped at the Sephora Town Square. It's one of my favorites. I feel like it's really big. It has a lot of new products. So I get asked, like, it might sound odd, but I don't want to say strangely, but I get asked often, like my favorite Sephora's and Ulta's. I really do like Town Square, and it's close to the Strip. I feel like the Miracle Mile shops is so small. They never have any of the new releases. Caesars is like pretty good. I typically don't make it all the way down to like the Grand Canal shop area. But Town Square, I really do like. And if you're local, GVR, the district, I really like that one as well. But if you're visiting, Town Square is close to the Strip, and they have an Ulta, they have Sephora, they have a lot of good food options as well. So that's one that I would check out. And then I'm gonna take the other shade and just kind of pop it on top just to give it a little bit more sparkle. I mean, I think this is one that's like, you could wear both, you could wear one at a time. Only issue that I feel like I'm noticing right away is just on the top shade, it feels like it's already like getting hard pan. So that's kind of interesting. And that was from like the first swatch that I did. And I was like, oh, maybe it's just, maybe I'm crazy. But as I'm doing it more, I'm like, it feels different from the bottom shade. So, but we'll see. But I do think that is very pretty. She's cute. It's just like, it looks like wet on my lids. That is cute. I feel like this roller is hanging on for dear life. I keep it simple for the eyes. I'm not gonna do a wing. I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty eyeliner. This is a brown liner. So I'm just gonna use that on my waterline and also to tightline. And then I'm gonna smudge a little bit on the lower lash line also. For the lower lash line, taking the YSL palette, this is the, it doesn't have the name on here. It's something like Spices or something like that. I love this palette. I have worn this so much in the month of March. Highly recommend it for the sale also. And I'm just taking the matte shades on a Sigma pencil brush and running that on my lower lash line. My mom messaged me and said I needed to clean my mirror. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Mom. I need to get on that. And then I got a new mascara. So I was really curious to try the Makeup by Mario mascara. Now I love trying out new mascaras. I don't often wear false lashes. I don't have lash extensions. So I like to find good mascaras. I didn't even know that he was releasing a new one, and just all of a sudden I started seeing so many people using it and I was like, wait, what? So this was one that I definitely wanted to try out to be able to give my thoughts before the sale. So the wand I would say is like medium. Like it's not super thick. It's not super thin. Okay, let me try it on the bottom lashes. Off the bat, I would say it feels kind of in between a dry and wet formula. Okay, so the Makeup by Mario mascara, this one is $28. It says it's a volumizing mascara for visibly fuller, longer, and lifted lashes. It's a clump-resistant formula perfected by Mario after 25 years of artistry. Okay. Okay, I can definitely tell that it is lengthening the lashes. Ooh, that's pretty after just one coat. Wow. That's pretty. Okay, sometimes it's hard to do this with my rollers in. I wouldn't say it's like a super volumizing mascara, but I will say that it definitely lengthened them, made the lashes darker. I'm always someone who's very particular about the wear time of my mascaras. Like, I don't want mascara all over my face. So we'll have to see how the day goes. I'm filming this pretty early in the morning. So we're gonna do 2 coats. Wow, it's giving them a nice curl too. Oh, so this is 2 coats, 1 coat. I'm gonna do 2 over here. Wow. I think that did a really nice job lengthening the lashes and giving them some curl. Off the bat, I mean, this is a first impression, so I can't talk about wear time yet, but that really kind of like fanned out my lashes, separated them really nicely. Wow, my first thought is, okay, I'm intrigued. Oh, new mascara obviously makes me very happy. But okay, there we go. Pretty simple eye look. And then back in the bag, like I said, I did get that Makeup by Mario gift, but what I was really going for as well was the, maybe you've guessed it, the Merit lip products. I've been saying in a few videos now that I'm super curious about these. They came out with new lip oils, which I love trying new lip oils. And then they also came out with their signature lip liners, but it says sheer lip liner. So I was like, I'm not really sure I'm going to love these. Again, probably would have been cooler to get a discount in case I don't love it, but you know, you win some, you lose some, the things that you do for the internet, you know, I did this video for you guys. That's what I always say, right? So I got the shade Bespoke, which was supposed to be like the pinky brown. So I just already feel like I'm going to hate them. Oh no, okay. That feels, first of all, that just looks brown. That doesn't look pinky brown, that looks brown. It just, I feel like this is gonna be like the lip contour from Rhode. You can just tell when you swatch it, it's so creamy and so like satiny that I'm like, this isn't gonna, like, I just don't understand this as a lip liner. Nothing's happening. Okay. Okay. I feel like putting it on my actual lip, like nothing much is happening, but because I do overline, that's when you can like finally kind of see it. But it feels like it's gonna wipe away in 4 seconds. Because I usually take my lip liner and like fill in my lips, but you can't even, like there's like nothing happening. Again, I did this to myself, I said, but also, you know, I try to keep in mind that sometimes I try things and I'm like, oh, I'm probably not gonna like this, and then I get surprised. The Milk Makeup Brow Gel. That was very surprising to me that I loved it. So sometimes you just never know. Maybe this will dry down and it'll stay. Honestly, it kind of already feels a little bit drier than when I first applied it. Maybe, you know, positive vibes. Positive vibes. And then I got the Twin Set lip oil, which is the mauve, because I love mauve as well. And I love a lip oil. So let's give this a shot. Ooh, she's cute. Ooh, okay. Okay, the lip oil is cute. Pretty sheer. Or maybe that's just because I'm used to doing lip products with lip liners, and my lip liners usually have a little bit more oomph. So even when I do wear a product that is a little bit more sheer, clear, whatever it may be, it's like my lip liner is there, whereas this one, the lip liner really like is not. And honestly, I feel like since I put on the oil, like right here, I feel like the lip liner's already disappeared from like the tops of my lips. Yeah, no, like I like the lip oil off first impression, but the lip liner is like just a no for me because I need like the definition on my lips. Like I don't like to even just wear like lipstick alone, not even just like a sheer product, but like a lipstick. Like I need the lip liner to give my lips like shape and definition. And this to me, once I put the oil on, the lip liner just disappeared. But again, that's why I got these products, because I wanted to be able to share my reviews before the sale starts. You know, as of first impression, I'm not going to be able to recommend the Merit lip liner. The lip oil feels nice. Like, it felt very smooth. It's cute. It's pretty, I'll do a swatch, but it's pretty sheer. So even though it's supposed to be the mauve, like it's pretty sheer. This is definitely very like no makeup vibes, which I also know that Merit kind of leans that way too, right? That like clean girl aesthetic or whatever we call it these days. No makeup, but the lip is just not, it's not doing it for me. I'm bummed about that. But last thing, I could have waited for the sale for this, but honestly, I was so excited about it. I almost bought it when it first came out. I got a little fragrance. This is the Phlur Vanilla Smoke. This is the Hair and Body Fragrance Mist. So let's give ourselves a spray. Oh yeah, Oh, this is nice. Okay, way to come back after the lip liner fiasco. This is nice. I like those like woody, smoky scents. Like, this is definitely giving me Tom Ford Tobacco Vanilla vibes, but this is only $25. I love that it's plastic. I got the mini, so I love that. Like, wait, what is this? Can I travel with this? I'm getting on my first flight of 2025 today. It doesn't tell me how much is in here. I'll have to check, but it says it's woody gourmand. The top notes are bergamot, pink pepper, and birch. The heart is cacao blanc, cashmere vanilla, and tonka bean, and the base is incense, Peru balsam, and amber. I'm a fan. Big fan. Honestly, I don't even care that I paid full price for this one. I'm excited about it. I feel like I smell so good. This is a great like date night, like girls' night out. I mean, I'll wear it every day as well, but that's nice. Oh, this is nice. I think this is probably my favorite product that I purchased. So, so there you go. With everything that I used, again, recommend the Makeup Forever, also the Milk Makeup, recommend the Tower 28 blushes, Charlotte Tilbury concealer, Natasha concealer, the Fenty Mist, like if you need a new one, sure, you know. Huda powders are good. The Merit lip liner is gonna be the only thing that's really like a no for me. If you want a bougie palette, the YSL Quad is beautiful, and they have different shade options too. I like the Merit lip oil. The Patrick Ta Duo, I still think if you can get it on sale, that would be better. Like, the shades are beautiful. Again, this is my first time trying it. I love how wet it looks. I can apply with my fingers. The shades are beautiful. I'm a little concerned about the hard pan issue, but like, I think that it's really stunning. I just do think it's very expensive, so getting it with a discount would be great. First impression, the Makeup by Marlow mascara, like, I continue to be very impressed with that. This was pretty successful. Besides, I always get like personally offended when lip products don't work out for me, but other than that, this was a successful Sephora Get Ready With Me. So you'll have to let me know if you are shopping the sale. I'll have a few more Sephora videos coming up if you're looking for more recommendations, or if you want to see what I picked up on the haul. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.